Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys mini reviews of some of the newer stuff that Wet n Wild has come out with. And I have a few things, so let's go ahead and get started. So Wet n Wild went ahead and repackaged and reformulated a lot of their products that they had out. The only things that I have tried from Wet n Wild before purchasing these new reformulated, repackaged products were their blushes. And I really liked them. They were super pigmented, easy to blend, and I really liked them. So when I saw that they had another blush, this is a different color, in the shade Rose Champagne, I knew that I had to have it. And then I saw a few blog posts and swatches, and I knew I had to have it. Now the pan on these is bigger, and it comes with like a smaller brush, and it just fell, but I don't use those little brushes. And this blush is so pretty. It's like a really pretty neutral everyday color. It does have like a shimmer throughout that's not chunky, and it's not super glittery. It's just super pretty, and it doesn't look like much when you first see it in the pan. It just looks like, okay, you know, just whatever, but it's actually beautiful on, and it just gives like the perfect sheen, and it's like the perfect everyday blush. I really like it, and I think this would look good on like really fair skin and then like medium skin. I'm not sure how it would work with deeper skin tones, but it's super pretty. Let me give you guys a little swatch. Hopefully it'll come out super soft, really blendable. I actually think this reformulated, there it is right there. I actually think the reformulated blushes are smoother and softer than the old blushes. This is just like so creamy and just easy to blend, and I actually think I prefer these a little bit better, or the reformulated ones, because they're just so nice and they feel high quality. They're not patchy, they're not streaky, they're not powdery. You see that sheen it gives? It's so pretty, but really like it. And I'm not sure if they have other colors besides like their old colors, so I'll have to check out. When I went, they only had this one, so I was really happy to pick this one up because it's really beautiful. So I highly recommend this one. Okay, the next product that I picked up is the Illuminating Palette in the shade Catwalk Pink, and it says on here that it's also a new formula. Now, in case you didn't know, Wet n Wild is cruelty-free, so if you prefer, you know, cruelty-free products, then definitely check this brand out because it's super inexpensive. And look how big this disc is. I mean, it's huge. It's just so big. It's got 4 different shades in there. They range from like a gold, let me see, I don't think you can see this, okay, they range from a gold, like a pinkier gold, a light champagne pink, and then like a light golden pink. Super pretty. Well, it's more like a champagne pink. Super pretty, and I actually haven't worn these like all mixed in, but my favorite so far has to be this one, the first shade right there. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just like really pretty. They are a little not chunky glittery, but they're not like, you know, like the Becca highlighters by any means, but they're pretty decent drugstore highlights. So I really like this. They're not powdery whatsoever. I just wish they weren't as glittery, because they do have glitter. There's that first shade. They do have glitter, but it's not chunky glitter. Okay, so right there we have the blush that I showed you guys earlier, and then I'm not sure that you can see these 2 highlights very well, but those are the first 2 lightest colors, and then here's that pink highlight, which could really be worn as a blush. It's really pretty, and then the last golden one is right there. This will work perfect for deeper skin tones. So far I'm really impressed with this illuminating palette. It's really pretty. Everything is just big. I mean, I don't know how big these were before, but this is just huge. So you're never going to run out of that. And then, like I said, the blush is a little bit bigger as well. And then the next product that I have is a contouring palette. And this is the shade Dulce de Leche. They do have 2 of these. And I picked this one up because the other one is a more yellow toned powder, like a banana shade. Like what you would call banana powder, and this one is more like neutral. And the reason I picked it up was because this contour powder or bronzing powder looked better than the other one for my skin tone, and it seems to be working very well for me. I really like it. The bronzing or contouring shade is so pretty. It's like a cool, like a neutral color, like with a little bit of cool to it. And now I tried to take off the swatches a while ago for the illuminating palette, so you might see a little bit of shimmer, but these are completely matte. There's absolutely no shimmer to these whatsoever. They're super creamy, really blendable. I just really like it. I'm not the biggest fan of the highlighting shade, but it's all right. I mean, it's not the best, but it's all right. As you can see, that's the contouring shade and that's the highlighting shade. Really pretty. This contour shade though, it's just beautiful, and I think it'll work great for really fair-skinned girls. Like, I know it's hard for fair-skinned girls to find a contouring powder that's not too orange and not too ashy, so you just kind of want something down the middle that's not too dark and harsh either. So I think this one would work pretty well because you can build it up if you need to, and then you don't, you know, because it's not like, it's a little bit more pigmented than what I expected, because when I first tried it and I just kind of went a little crazy heavy-handed, it was way too pigmented, but I went crazy with it because I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented. So be careful, it's going to surprise you because it is a little pigmented. But so far I'm really impressed with this. I think out of everything that I've purchased face wise, this is my favorite. I'm glad I found it. I think it was like $3.99 or something, and I found all of these products at Walgreens. And keep an eye out because they don't have it with the regular Wet n Wild display. They have it kind of like an end cap that's not even makeup. Like, the aisle is not even a makeup aisle, and it's at the very bottom, or at least at the Walgreens that I went to, it's at the very bottom. So you know, kind of keep your eyes open and look at the end caps and at the very bottom of those end caps, and maybe you'll find them there. But yeah, now moving on to the lip products that I purchased. I picked up 2 because they didn't have a whole lot for me to pick from. A lot of the products were already opened and it was just a complete mess. But I picked up 2, and I picked up the shades. Let's see. What shade are you? There we go. Charred Cherry and Hickory Smoked. And one of them is like a really pretty plum color. The other one's like a brownish nude. And these are the Velvet Matte Lip Crayons. And obviously I tore off the packaging on these, so I'm not sure if these are reformulated or not. I'll have to double check and probably put it in the down bar. But Hickory Smoke, I saw this Casey from It's Blondie here on YouTube. I did like a whole first impression on a lot of the Wet n Wild products, and she wore this in that video. And it was so pretty on her, so I knew that I wanted it. And it looks really odd on me. It looks, I don't know, it's such a pretty color, but it looks weird on me. Like, it almost pulls a little bit orange. And I'm really gonna have to try it again. Maybe it was the lighting I was in. Maybe it was the makeup I was wearing. I'm not sure, because it was just not looking that pretty. It's a beautiful color. I mean, you see that right there? It's such a beautiful shade, but it just was not working for me. It looked very weird on me. It looked orange. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to try these again. Now, these don't have like an offensive smell. They don't really smell like anything. I can't really detect anything. And this one, I love, you guys, I love this one. I wore this in a video, like one of my other videos, and I love it. And they're matte, but they're not like a full blown uncomfortable matte. They're more of a semi matte, and they do get a little bit drying probably after 3 hours. After 3 hours, I felt like I had to take it off and reapply because my lips just needed some rehydration. But my lips are very dry to begin with. If your lips aren't dry, you can probably wear this for much longer than I did and be good. But like I said, my lips are just super dry. And this color, Charred Cherry, is just, oh, it's beautiful. I think if you know, you're looking for that perfect plum color that's not too bold and in your face, and you need this one. Oh, look at it. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I debated wearing it today with this eye look. I just didn't know if it would be a little much. It's kind of similar to what I'm wearing right now. But super, super pretty. Love, love, love this. Like I said, they're a little drying, but nothing too, you know, uncomfortable. I couldn't wear them for that long, but I like it, and I definitely recommend these. Like I said, this color doesn't look that well on me, but this color is beautiful, and I think it'll look good on a variety of skin tones. So definitely check that out. And yeah, that's it, you guys. That's all I found at my Walgreens. So far, I'm really enjoying everything. I'm really impressed with the quality of everything. The blush I love, and the contouring disc is huge. I mean, when are you ever going to run out of this? Never. It's just perfect for when you're on the go, because you have that setting powder and then you also have that contouring powder, and it's just amazing. I love it. I love everything, and I definitely recommend everything that I picked up. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending your day with me. I hope you enjoyed this mini review, and if you have any questions about any of the products, please make sure you leave them down below and let me know if you've tried any of these products. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.